Those of you that have been here, what's this mean?
Means you approve.
Yes. You agree. What's that mean?
You don't like
Disagree.
I disagree. That's correct. So when we're taking a vote, I agree, disagree. Okay? We like to see all this. We like to try to iron things out until we see nothing but this.
I am currently a student at UC Santa Cruz. I'm a double major in psychology and feminist studies with a concentration in law, politics, and social change.
I've worked 7 days a week for most of the past year and can barely pay rent every month.
I'm here because these conditions are affecting me and affecting a lot of people, and I'm at a point that I'm fed up. I want to do something, but I want to do it right.
I'm really inspired by what's going on here. We're on the very starting point of a global revolution.
I'm here for the people. I'm here to do a public service. I'm here to work with the people, you know.
It was a long time coming. When I saw a movement that potentially encompassed everything, all activism at once, I was like, I got to be part of that, because I was just really apathetic with the situation. There's so much big stuff going on, and I felt completely powerless. And so when I saw the opportunity, I wanted to definitely take part in it. So.
Call it white guilt, call it empathy, call it whatever you want to label it at this point, but it's that drive and it's that desire to change things.
Really, one of my hot topics is war, and Obama's not doing a good job. He's doing a very Democratic Party job.
Always a cut.
Thousands of dollars in loans from student debt.
Sleeping, people we're not able to sleep in a park.
It's been speculated that we are going to feel this debt bubble, which is essentially similar to the housing bubble a few years back, that we're going to feel this. It's larger and it's bigger and it's affecting more.
For years I've been thinking about this stuff.
All of this flooding of advertisement for consumerism that only perpetuates the modes of production of capitalism.
There's Republicans here, there's business owners, and
50% of the student population in the past 5 years has graduated without being able to find a full-time job. And we're just kind of here to say, hey, this is what we aren't okay with, and no, we may not be offering certain demands because that would mean that we have an end point.
A lot of faces are affected by it. They feel it. They want to do something. But how?
I'm here for from a small town, 15,000 people. So community originally meant family.
People trying to cooperate and trying to understand each other, having compassion and empathy for each other.
Community means sharing, community means working together, communicating together, learning how to use our resources to help one another.
Numbers have only grown. They've wavered in and out, and some GAs have more population than others, but I think that it's really just the dialogue that's been created by this.
I think there's so much that we want to see this community be.
There's always room for work, and I think that we could be incorporating more people of color, more people with disabilities, elderly, children. There's not a place, there's not a point to stop.
It's easy to get frustrated and give up and go our own ways.
Yes, it's going to be long, and yes, it's going to be grueling, and yes, you're going to get frustrated, but that's part of the struggle.
I'm a little hesitant to favor that, because if you have a really good idea and you want it to be heard, and you're not allowed to bring it here to the General Assembly, but you have to take it to a working group. Some of the working groups are functioning well, and others are not functioning too well.
The process comes together. It's coming together very slowly, but it's getting there. And it's getting there every single day I've been out here. I'm seeing a different process.
The consensus-based process is this idea of a collective community without power and authority. And that's amazing. That hasn't been seen before, and I think that people are scared, but I think that it's provocative, and I think that that's what needs to happen. We need new examples of how to run things, and a consensus-based collective essentially counts every single person's voice. No one opinion is better than the rest. And that's an important thing when you're trying to develop an equal community,
We are,
because
in a way, suffocating and scaring people away, because they're, even with how not complex it is, it's how boring it is.
Really, I'm concerned, like, the bottom line, I'm concerned with people not feeling comfortable being a part of
the
it.
lack of integration between the campsite and the courthouse.
Continuation of the movement is only contingent upon the occupation, period, like just taking the stand.
It's gonna get cold, and they're not allowing heat, and they're not allowing tents some places, and they're not allowing blankets, and there's this lodging. You know, we've criminalized any form of public rest, you know?
I have concrete ideas of where this could go, you know, like serious campaign finance reform, or a whole revolution in the system, like
I
fundamentally.
worry, but you know, I'm also thinking about what's good that can
People are
happen.
having discussions. People are now talking about the issues. People are now talking about the problems. It's inspired me. I'm dreaming again.